Hi, good night, everyone. I'm Ayana, the Conflict Guru 868. And tonight we're going to have our first episode in the Women in Business series. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a technical difficulties with our guest tonight, Alicia, who will be joining us now. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Good night. Okay, guys. It seems that her laptop is giving a bit of a problem, so we're going to wait and see if she sorts it out a bit. You see that bright smile? Let me tell you a bit about Alicia while we wait for her to sort herself out. Let me just tell her to unmute her mic. Right. Good. Alicia is the owner of the Super Plug. She is a self-professed jack of all trades and someone who said she can sell ice to Eskimo, something which I would really like to see. She has contributed her success in 4 years of owning the Super Plug to God and faith, as well as her ambition, and a very vivacious person, very bright personality. She was one of the first persons to show interest in
Hi, good night.
See, she's now joining us, and I'm grateful to her for that. Hi, Alicia, you got it sorted out? Yeah. So basically, that is what a bit of a background on her. Let me trying to see if I can get her to help her as well. Okay, so we're having a bit of technical difficulties with this for now. So what I think is we do. Alicia, are you hearing me now? Okay. So we're just gonna give her some more time to sort herself out. Really, what the Woman in Business series is about is opportunity for women in business to discuss the realities of being in business. And we are looking to have conversations with persons throughout the Caribbean who have been in business, who are venturing into on the entrepreneurial road and stuff, and to get feedback from them to find out how this journey has been, how the journey is going, and certain things like that. How have they managed their personal life, family, and such business, and stuff like that. So far, we are fully booked for August. The show is fully booked for August and September, with a few slots in November and December available. I think 2 or 3 or so. We will be posting those free slots on social media maybe before the end of the week. So persons who have shown interest can actually get an introduction into what the show is about and be able to book their sessions. Basically, anyone who is a woman in business is invited to join us, and we will welcome your input. If it is you do not make this season, we always hope that you can join us next season. We are still waiting for Alicia. Hi, Alicia. I don't know. The world of technology. Oh my goodness. Um, for me, good. I'm seeing the bright smile again. Alicia, are you hearing? All right. What I think we're going to have to do, guys, is because of her issues with her technology, we're going to have to come out of the broadcast and come back in. So just give me a 5. Let me try to sort it out with
Yeah,
her,
I do.
and then we will get back.
Can you hear me now?
Hi.
Hi, good night. You hear me now?
Good. I'm hearing you. Great. Thank you. Great. Oh, there is a good. So, if there were any hiccups or expectations of what I did not want to happen tonight, it happened. But we are on, and thank you so much for the persons who have stuck with us. Technical difficulties are gone, so we can start. So let's say I did a bit of an overview of you, discussing what you do and stuff. I told them your favorite line that you can sell ice to Eskimos, which I totally love. And if I get a chance after COVID for us to test that, we are going to test it, right? So you're a jack of all trades. So you take it from here, and you just tell us a little bit about yourself, and let's see. Let's go from there.
Okay, sure. So, hi, my name is Alicia Currency. I am 38 years of age. I'm the owner and founder of Miss underscore super underscore plug via Instagram. I also have a website, which is www.misssuperplug.com. You can go there and check it out. So I have been a business entrepreneur for the past four going on 5 years. But before that, I was, let's say, what people would does not most women don't like to say, I was a hustler. And as Ayana said, my motto is I can sell ice to yes to Eskimo. I can also sell water to Wasta. So, so I always had this dream of wanting to have my own business because I don't like people tell me what to do. So like when I have to go to lunch, I have to ask to go to lunch. Then I come back from lunch, be asked, and I have to explain why I'm 5 minutes late from lunch. That wasn't me. I was the one to have my own business, and I was the one to how to put it, boy, to be my own boss.
Nice.
To be my own boss and have my own brand.
Great. That is excellent. And what you found is that in research, especially when it comes to female entrepreneurs and stuff like that, you find that women have been found to be twice as much likely to want to take the risks that are associated with entrepreneurship. And we, as women, because I can relate to, I have an issue with being told what to do, when I can take my break, if I want to stay home with the kids for a bit. So I already have that problem as well. And they found that we are more likely to jump in to entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
Even though you find that we are not as likely to be given the opportunities with it. So we can start our business, but then there's something there's a term called imaginary male, where it is that to actually add some validity to our business, we have this imaginary male behind it. And I don't know if you ever did it, but I know when I first started, I did it. I would tell clients, oh, well, the director of the company is Mr. So-and-so. And they'll be, oh, okay. Because when they see this female in front of them, especially the nature of the business was predominantly male for me at that time. I had to give them that imaginary male, that stance to make them feel like, oh, okay, good. There's a man behind this, right? But we are doing it. So, have you ever had to do that or ever encountered anything like that? To say that, because I know you're selling a lot of your sneakers and sportswear, really lovely stuff, guys. Check it out. So, have you ever had to have your imaginary male in your business? No.
Nah. Nah.
I can imagine.
Alpha.
Yes, because you have that drive. Like I said, guys, she's very vivacious. I mean, when you meet her, this is the second time we actually having a conversation. And we did a group thing, persons who were interested in the show and stuff. We had a brief chat, and she was all out there. She's like, I am Alicia, super plug. I know what I am doing, right? And I came across a quote that reminded me of you, and I wrote it down here. The best part about her, she's got her shit together. She knows what she wants. She knows where she is headed, and she has zero time for games. And when I saw that, I said, oh, that's Alicia. So this you had shared that you're also a mom. And being
Yes,
a
I am.
mom too, motherhood is very dear to my heart and stuff. And being a mom as an entrepreneur and stuff. How has motherhood affected your entrepreneurial journey thus far?
It actually make me go harder. It
Yes, I
makes
can
me
relate.
go harder. It makes the passion more strong and deeper because now it's not just about you. It's
Mm-hmm.
about someone else, and that person is very important to you. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
nothing else in this world that matters than that in that person that I carry for 9 months.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's really a life changing moment and it's a game changing moment. It has its ups
Mhm.
and downs, but trust me, if it wasn't for my daughter, mm,
I know the feeling.
I will
I
be this
definitely know the
bad
feeling.
bitch.
When you get kids involved, it really makes you want to push harder because you're
Yeah.
studying how am I going to provide for these children? What am I going
Mm-hmm.
to do? When it's you and yourself, you can be like, oh, well, Monday could fall on a Wednesday, whatever. But with these kids, and like I
Mm-hmm.
said, milk and pampers not cheap. So you're going to have to make sure you can afford milk and pampers,
So really,
right? So I can understand that it will make you push harder. Now, I've heard you say by any means necessary, and also you mentioned that you're a hustler. And I know locally sometimes we tend to have a negative connotation when we hear the term hustler. But I love the way that you look at it, and I wanted you to share that with the audience a bit. Like when you say you're a hustler, what exactly do you mean? Because there are a lot of young ladies out there who want to get into business, and we read a lot online about your side hustle and how you're going to get this done. And then there's that school of thought. But then there's the next school of thought that says it's not about hustling, it's about having a structure and your business plan and whatever, right? I want you to tell us a bit when you say that you're a hustler and it's by any means necessary. How do you apply that to your business concept, and how have it helped you to grow your business over the 4 years in operation?
okay. So when I say I'm a hustler, as you said before, it had this stigma. So when a woman says she's a hustler, like she's a hustler.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay, because it was taboo back then. The hustler, which means either you're selling yourself or you're a prostitute, or you're
Mm-hmm.
doing very underneath or below things for income. So when you say it's a
Yes.
hustler, it's like so. Even though when I say I'm a hustler, people watch me like I own it. I say yes, I'm a hustler. However, it is you want to take that, you go
Mm-hmm.
ahead. But I know I'm a hustler and I have to eat by any means necessary. I have to make this money by any means necessary. However,
Yes.
they want to imply that, however, they want to receive that message, and what they want
Mm-hmm.
to do with that message is totally up to them.
Okay.
Totally up to them.
And by any means necessary, I think you have explained it earlier, is that if you have to leave your house and deliver your products to persons, you are going to do it. They're going to see you on their step because if you say at 7 p.m., you're going to be there. So you want to talk more about that, like your service provision, how do you go about
Um,
um, servicing your customers, well, providing goods for them?
Well, the thing is that because I am a female, right? Is
Mm-hmm.
that when it is people ask, do you do deliveries and whatever? I will like, yeah. They say, but okay, but I go as far as travel as far as to Paria to drop
Okay.
goods. I
Mm-hmm.
have reached as far as Princess Town, traveling to drop goods. As I said before, by any means necessary. I have to reach the customer and I have to reach them by any means necessary. The rain could be falling, the sun could be shining. If I have to go, I am going. If, and the thing is, people be like, why not just ship it PT post? Because I believe in when you meet, like you build a relationship with them, you meet them in person and they see how far it is you're coming just to drop what it is they order from you for them. It kind of help you build a
Mm-hmm.
relationship with them. So they get to see you up close and personal and they get to relate with you. So it's, for me, I rather meet them in person.
Mm-hmm.
So even if a
And that,
customer says I have something to I live big or and I order a sneaker, so do I get it? And if it is
mm,
TT post at the time cannot deliver it because the what the what do you call it, the boat has shut down and it's moving, I'll get on a plane and carry it.
So you get a vacation plus deliver your products.
Yeah, so you see, 2 in 1.
But you see, what is very interesting and what I admire with what you're speaking about there is your customer service, right?
Yeah,
The lengths that you will go to ensure that your customers are satisfied with your products and your
yeah.
service personally, and you are going the extra mile, and that is commendable. Right,
Thank
in
you.
Trinidad, one of the things we talk about most is customer service. We always have a
Service,
problem
yeah.
or issue with customer service. So who's listening tonight and who's going to join us later? Alicia, number one when it comes to customer service. Okay. I saw on your website you had an entire section about COVID and stuff like that. I'm
Yeah,
commend you for that as well. That's really cool.
thank you.
In my readings and stuff, because I'm sorry, I'm a self-professed nerd. I am always trying to read and do something and trying to learn more and stuff like that. And one of the things that really bothered me was COVID, especially that I started the Conflict Guru during COVID. It was always an
Yeah,
idea line and then line about. And then come April, I just said, you know what, let me just do this Instagram page, The Conflict Guru, Ayana Miguel. And then it was like The Conflict Guru and have been growing. And because of COVID, I was wondering what influence will COVID have on this business? Because for me, it affected my other business, my main business, negatively, right?
right.
So, and I'm reading articles and it's saying that with the pandemic, it may turn back the clock on women entrepreneurs. And I wanted to discuss it tonight. What do you think about that?
Um, to be honest, it may seem weird, and it have seemed weird to me. I actually made more money during the COVID pandemic. I think
Okay.
it's because people are home
Mm-hmm.
and they are more shopping online. So in this way, they don't have to come out to interact, and they don't have to take the risk of going to probably a shoe store or sneaker store to get
Mm-hmm.
what they want. They can stay at home and just shop, and it'll be delivered to them at their door, fully sanitized, everything. So I
Okay.
think,
Wow.
yeah. So I think that is why probably I made more money at during the time at COVID, even now. So
Mm-hmm.
it didn't really affected me actually. It did me great. It did me great. It did me great.
Wow.
I'm very thankful for
Okay.
it.
That's
Um,
good.
that's good. It's still, and even though it still continues, because I still even seeing more growth on the website. So now the country had a little bit more uplift. We had opened up a little more, and
Mm-hmm.
as you know, I supply worldwide. So as the worldwide, as the countries, the certain countries that have been lifted from their quarantine, they started
Mm-hmm.
even still shopping more, because now that, okay, we are lifted a little bit, we could get to go outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
So they shop more online. So when they're to go outdoors, they look good. Let's put it like
Oh,
that. So I
okay.
saw even a more increase in sales when some of the quarantine was lifted in certain countries, even in Trinidad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I am blind, but I know the.
That's okay.
um, as a conflict guru, and my specialty is in conflict resolution and stuff like that. What I can say is, from your personality, you don't let things basically bring you down.
No.
You have, uh, to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, your way of approaching conflict will be to find a way to resolve it, to
Yes.
find a way around it and not let it hinder you,
Right.
right? And that is very commendable. Each of us have a particular way in which we will approach conflict. And I can
Yeah.
assess you from this our conversations, how you do it. But are there any challenges you have faced as a woman in business you would like to share with our viewers?
Honestly, I have not changed any challenges as being a woman entrepreneur, because I use being a woman entrepreneur to actually get through my challenges. So
Okay.
I always say, once as a woman, you're supposed to be able to get through with most things in life, regardless, even though we live in a man's world, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is evolving, that is changing, because women
Okay.
are now stepping up to the game. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, anything you could do, I can do it
Mm-hmm.
better. You
Ah.
understand? So it kind of, I am really have not. get any chance as a woman. But I can say this, having a small, being a business owner, so a small businesses, I have
Mm-hmm.
faced challenges as in the final institutions, as getting financial help as in loans, getting a credit card,
Mm-hmm.
getting getting certain things done as a small business person. It has been very challenging. Very
Okay.
challenging. For example, I would use, they had closed off my one of my business accounts for some reason. And they said for
Mm-hmm.
me, in order for me to get back, I cannot get back that certain business account, but I can reopen a another business account under the same name. And I was like, I was really angry at first because, I was like, okay, you know
Mm-hmm.
what? Silver lining, nothing under the sun happened for a reason. Let me go and open the other business account. So happen this
Okay.
other business account now, their business account now are more, they have more options than the one that I had opened 3-4 years ago. So the
Uh-huh.
business account now they have plenty is very, very different, and it have a lot of different things that I can work with and making even my business better.
Okay.
Moving forward, I have did the procedures where they say due to COVID-19 you have to do everything online. I have
Mm-hmm.
done everything they said me that I have done everything they told me I need to do. I sent my documents, everything that they needed. And I am telling you, Ayana, it's been what, 3 weeks since they haven't gotten back onto me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know this may sound like why it is we have to always look to put the blame on someone or look at something negatively. But I am saying if I was a big, huge business, I would have my account open within days of signing up, within days of signing up.
Okay.
So this is where I have the problem, or we have the problem of being small business. We don't really be taken seriously because we
Mm-hmm.
are not really bringing in that much, I would say, profit for them as the big dogs
Okay.
are.
I actually did market some research um, when I was starting up the Conflict Guru, just to find out exactly what is the environment now with entrepreneurs and stuff like that. And one of the main things was financing. That was one of the main
Yeah.
issues that entrepreneurs are having currently in Trinidad. Man, woman, whatever. Once you're a small business, we are finding that that's one, sorry, one of the issues that we are having with it. And it's something that needs to be looked at with the larger the banking institutions. Yes, I agree with you. But also, from your story, what I want to say to our viewers is that what we need to do from a conflict resolution perspective is see the brighter side of the issues or the challenges which we are enduring and start today to, how to put it, understand that really nothing is off limits to you. Everything under the sun that you put your mind to can be done. So what you did was you saw the benefits of having the different account, but you did not let it hinder you and say, oh gosh, you know what? I'm not going to bother with a bank account. I'm just going to do cash or whatever the case may be. You went ahead and you got it done. And they have not returned your call like you said, but hopefully somebody is looking on tonight and maybe somebody will give you a call soon and get your stuff
Hopefully.
sorted out. Because what you were showing us, it can be done. And that is
Yeah.
commendable. And I want people to understand that, especially when you're getting into business, especially as women who want to get into business and doubting themselves and wondering, can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, it can be done. You can do it. And we need to really help them with that, understanding that.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm sorry to hear about your account. I really hope it gets sorted out soon. So
That's okay because I'm still making this money, honey.
okay then. Now, so we talked about your hustle, and
Yeah.
again, I just love it. We talked about your skills and selling water to Wassa. That's another thing I have to be careful, especially when I don't have water sometimes. What I wanted to know from you as well is that listening to you, you love being in business. You love being a
Yeah.
woman
Love
in
it.
business.
Love it.
I
Yeah.
realize that. And if in a few words, if you can tell us, what does that mean to you to be a woman in business?
It means you won't believe. I don't even can find the words to come out to explain it so you all could understand. But I will try my best right now to elaborate to you all.
That's all I
It
can ask
is
for.
amazing. It is amazing, powerful feeling. It's like, oh my God, why did I take so long to do this? Like, it's just no turning back. There is
Oh.
absolutely no turning back. And I'm going to continue to do research. I'm going to continue to grow. I'm going to continue to empower. I'm going to continue to encourage
Mm-hmm.
people who want to start their business. Live your dreams, because we are going to work. People are literally going to work, shooting
Mm-hmm.
themselves in their legs, going to work to jobs that they don't like, working with people that they don't like, going to jobs that make them sick, just so the person that they are working for could live their dreams. People are working for people that they are helping somebody build their dreams. And what you're doing with your dreams, you're
Hmm.
not doing anything with your dreams. So do whatever it takes. Take that step, start that business, whatever it is, just do it. Just take the first, all you have to do is take the first step with God, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Just take that first step and live your dreams. Like, I can't elaborate enough and express enough. Life is but a dream, you know. Life is
Yeah.
but a dream.
Yeah.
Dreams and dreams do come true, but enough hard work is. And I know it's not going to be easy, and I'm not going to pretend that it is, because it is very challenging.
Mm.
And probably as a woman, too, it can be a little more challenging. But don't let that stop you. Just go get it. Just go get it. Live your dreams.
Yeah. And you see what you did right there was basically give advice to other aspiring entrepreneurs, young women who want to get into business. You basically told them to live their dream. And I cannot say it any better than how you did, because with the passion and the vigor in which you said it, it shows how much you actually love being a woman in business and you love doing what you're doing. And that is commendable, right?
Thank
So
you.
that is basically it, Alicia. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. And you like me, we love using the word amazing. It was amazing. We had our few hiccups in the start, but I loved our conversation. I realized we also have the same hairstyle.
Yes,
Again.
girl. All girls always do it better. Always remember that. All girls do it better, honey.
Way better. All right. So again, thanks for joining us. And I wish you all the best and we will keep in touch, honey. Good night.
Yes, thank you all. Bye. Have a good night and be safe out there.
Okay, guys, that was Alicia, and that basically concludes our first episode in the Woman in Business series. Thank you so much for joining us. Next week, joining us will be Miss Samantha Cato. She is the lead HSC consultant at Advanced HSC. Samantha is a professed tree hugger, which we will get into more next week, and she also would like to promote safety in businesses. So tune in next week. I'm excited to talk to Samantha. I'm excited to talk to all the lovely ladies who have signed up for this show. Like I said, we are fully booked for August and September. And I think possibly October. We have a few spaces in November and December. So if you are interested, please feel free to send us an email on 868@gmail.com. Just send us that email and let us know of your interest. We're going to get back to you. If you cannot make it at this season, we're going to definitely be there for the next season. Please go on. So that is it. Thank you so much, guys. I wish you all the best. Keep safe. God bless and good night.